Hey everybody, welcome back to my anime reaction channel, GizAnime. Today we're going to be watching Peach Boy Riverside episode 10. Last episode we left off with pretty much a history of Makoto, how he gained the Peach Boy powers. We find out that he's actually a former ogre. He meets a guy by the name of Hiko. Hiko has attained the Peach Boy powers somehow, and that's not explained. But he goes around defending his little town or village from ogres, and in doing so everybody comes to find out about him, and one day an ogre comes up to him and asks him to kill him. The reason why is because this ogre fell in love with a human woman and ended up killing her because he couldn't suppress his nature, and this woman and this man are Makoto's parents. So Hiko obliges, kills the guy, and then goes to find Makoto because he doesn't have any parents now, raises him somewhat, lets him know that he's the one that killed his dad, so that Makoto could harbor some kind of hatred to possibly kill him one day as some kind of retribution for what he did. I don't know why Hiko wanted him to kill him. Makoto ends up admiring him and doesn't want to do this. So a little later down the line, a ogre god, I'm guessing they're just stronger versions of ogres, probably more like true ogres or purebloods of some sort. Regardless though, this thing ends up killing Hiko, and in a fit of rage, well, let me back up. Before he dies, Hiko passes his Peach Boy power on to Makoto, and then in a fit of rage, Makoto kills this ogre god type creature and then rips off his horn, making him more human. And then he swears vengeance for Hiko by stating that he's going to kill all ogres, even though he himself is a former ogre. This might have something to do with why he has mercy on some of them, but not too often, because he was a former ogre and maybe he can see some of himself in them. We also find out that the dog creature that follows him around is literally just a dog that can talk somehow. And it was Hiko's, I want to say pet, because it seemed more like a guardian, kind of like a spirit still to me. So maybe there's still more to it and it's just saying that he's a dog. But anyway, so that's how Makoto got the powers, and that's pretty much his past. And other than that, nothing really happened last episode. So I'm not sure if we're going to get back to the battles that we're having in the previous episode, or if we're going to jump to maybe when they finally met the Witch of the West, or if we're going to jump somewhere else. This anime is just all over the place with its episodes, and once more, I really don't understand why they went ahead and did it this way, but they did, and that's that, I guess. So with that said, let's get on to this episode though, see what happened, and I'll see you there. Alright everybody, so starting right back off during the battle, so we're in current time. Or we might end up jumping back anyway. Oh, does she remind him of somebody she knew? Now, would he know who she is? Like, is she powerful enough to where even ogres are aware of her existence? I was wondering why she had a sword. How kind of her. So she's been watching him. This stalker.
Impressive.
The treasure of heaven. So this helps confirm that Frau is an angel. Oh, it belongs to Frau. Did she used to be like a bigger warrior in heaven at one time? And she just like stopped wanting to really get in fights, I guess, and just came back down to earth? Or the whole fallen angel theory is still a thing? The little kid is a little overconfident.
Oh no.
Is Frau out? Come on now. Get up, Frau. Okay. So she didn't take it all back.
That's pretty neat.
Ooh. Ow. That... Why did she just do that in the first place?
Damn!
Holy cow. No, but really, why did she just do that in the first place? Like, what's... Why play the games? It's kind of dumb. Just to lead the viewer on. It makes no sense, though. Story-wise. Okay, maybe it exerts way too much from her to do that. Because, like they said, her body still can't handle the power. So even if it was extra, it's still too much. But it won't kill her. Oh, he's getting really tired. That's got to be the key to beating him. To wear him out. He keeps just haplessly flailing about. Maybe she intended to run here?
Gotcha, bitch!
Well, he can. No. He can but can't, because there should be a limit. Like, he can still stretch back, but only as so far as the wall blows back, right?
Never give up, never surrender.
Everybody's all of a sudden turning their fights around.
Wow! How original!
I'm so confused by this guy. I'm actually really curious as if his intentions are kind of like good in the sense that he thinks that they're good. Or if they're truly just malicious and he's just got a really good show of putting up a front. Was that a look of concern or anger or... He let her go. So are her ideals getting to him as well as Makoto?
Are you sure about that?
How absurd. Like, I would have expected this, but essentially racism amongst the ogres themselves.
That's so very, very sad.
Hatred, bigotry.
That's pretty good.
Oh, I thought it was made so that he looks human amongst humans so he can walk out in public. But it was so he could hang out with everybody. All she has to do is show up. I don't know why she just didn't immediately leave. Exactly. Racism against their own kind. They can't even get along well enough to see through the plan of human annihilation. Because they're fighting amongst each other as well. So they were all ostracized in some form or fashion. The sleeping kid, probably because nobody could maybe get around him or her without falling asleep. I think it's a boy. The eagle might be a parent because, like the other guy, the eagle just looks like a monster to most people. thus amongst ogres. I just wanted to do a little announcement that I am going to be doing a figure giveaway at 500 subscribers for a Super Masters Diorama 2 Trunks and Vegeta figure.
It's over 9,000! You enjoy it.
As a show of appreciation for the support that everybody's been giving me, all the comments everybody's been leaving, all the love from the anime community that I've been shown. I'm hoping to continue with what I'm doing and just to get better as I go to make the experience more enjoyable for everybody so that I can earn that sub from you. And like I said, at 500 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway for this figure. It is unopened, as you can see. So if you want to win that, then subscribe and just make sure that you're over 18 years of age and you live within the US. Because I don't know if I could afford the shipping outside. Like I said though, with that said, I appreciate all the support I've been given. Thank you very much. I will see you all next time. He also appears as a monster, so...
Oh my.
Oh wow. He got through it anyhow. She's dead? She did, didn't she? She didn't say she would stop either. Okay, he's still alive. Well, of course it is. So, why does the witch have Frau's sword? Like, if they all went to her place a few episodes back, right after Hawthorne's town got destroyed, why didn't she give it to Frau then?
That is an excellent question.
And he wanted a reason to kill him? Right? He wanted to kill him because he killed the other guy.
Sounds good. Doesn't work.
Sally wants to find a peaceful solution. But there's just so much hate from past violent acts against ogres and against humans. Current things going on, like with Hawthorne and the guy just getting killed right by his side, and he wanted somewhere to focus that hatred.
Chill!
Was he really about to kill her again? Like with this dude, he knows he's an ogre. So him wanting to kill someone who's a former ogre, who's no longer really a threat at all, seems really absurd. And I'm wondering, is he going to end up killing himself in the end? If he hates them all so much, knowing he's an ogre himself? Or does his hypocrisy only end with killing all the others but himself? Because that's what it is. It's hypocritical. Are we going forward from here on out, or are we still going to get, like, backwards episodes going forward? You're going to keep trying to kill us, genius?
We would be honored if you would join us.
That's what I mean. Yeah, none of that matters to Sally. Like, that's just her nature. Y'all, you gotta figure that out. She is gung-ho. Like, there's no turning back for her.
We're friends till the end.
If she can just slowly change their minds, like both of them, Hawthorne and Todoroki, get them to realize the coexistence she's looking for, she's got to start somewhere. So this would be a good starting point. And he gets to travel with Carrot.
It's definitely a no for me, dog.
If I may translate, I'm too embarrassed to shake your hand, so let's seek coexistence together in separate ways. Yo, but since he's an ogre and she wasn't using her powers, I'm sure that really stung. Huh. So basically like a third faction, humans, ogres, and former ogres slash almost humans. So did the sleep ogre make it out? That was the plan. What happened?
Oh shit!
Oh my gosh.
Bet you didn't see that one coming, huh?
So he must be incredibly strong. So I don't know if he's not an ogre or if like just something, like I said, he's like Frau, just totally different. Are they gonna? Is he gonna take the body, or is he just gonna leave it there for somebody to find later? Okay, so okay, boy or girl, they don't care at all about what just happened. Okay, and I don't know if they dismissed the body, they went a different way, or what, because I'm pretty sure they just walked right out where they were. So. Alright, so let's start off with what happened last. Sumeragi killed Todoroki, so I'm pretty convinced now that whatever his goal is, it is malicious. There's no good side to him at all. I'm not sure why he let Sally go. If he had some bigger plan in mind with that, or if maybe he didn't think he could take her out. I don't know if they might be on some kind of equal footing power-wise. I don't see how, but that's the only real thing I can think of. Unless, like I said, there's a bigger game plan Sumeragi has in mind later on down the line that he needs Sally for. Yeah, he is not for coexistence. This is some kind of ploy he set up. The fact that, he had Todoroki fight against them is pretty evident of that. And now he's manipulating things behind the scenes. So we had the battles wrap up with all of our fighters. We had, Hawthorne with Todoroki when Winnie showed up and gave him the sword that apparently Frau owns. So I'm not sure if Hawthorne's going to give it back to her or if he's keeping it for himself, because you would think she would notice something that she owned and be like, oh, that's mine. So, yeah, not sure how that really works. But apparently Winnie is keeping tabs on Hawthorne, and he appears to look like somebody she knew before, which might be part of the reason why. Like I said, I don't know if we're going to get another back and forth episode from here going forward to where we saw them meet, because that would be a little bit official, just because we will learn more about the history between her and, I'm guessing, the character she thinks he reminds her of. We also get a little with Frau. We learn that she's able to retain some of the power she got when she was back in heaven. I'm assuming that's heaven anyway. And then sent back down. So the totality of the power that she had before, she's unable to wield, where she has the wings and the whole 9 yards, and she's looking rather beastly all the time. She's able to call upon this power and draw some of it out, and then I guess revert back to her normal body, so that she's not constantly overexerting herself. And I'm guessing that's why she passed out, but it also might be due to just how the battle prolonged it. So maybe she thought she could do it without this power, which is why she didn't call on it in the first place. To me, that's kind of dumb, because why not just call it out, finish the battle ASAP, and then go help everybody else, right? But that's not what happened. Story plot, whatever. That's pretty much the episode. So let me know what you all thought of it down in the comments down below, and I will see you all next time.
Da 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 da